I found this crazy website called nokamon.loe.tech. You can create some really cool fake mon with this AI. I decided I want to make some fake mon. Let's see if I can make the AI's interpretation of it look like a Pokemon. Let's just do random, see what we get. Did I just get it looks like a butt or something. I like this. This reminds me of like a swamp, like a bog. Keeping you. You're okay in my book. First one here, it's like this like bog creature. The first thing that came into my head was like snakes, frogs. So one of the first things you notice with this dude is he doesn't seem to have a tail, but he has like this weird like appendage thing on the side of his head. And I didn't know exactly what to do with that. I didn't want to add like this like a protrusion from his cheek. So I was like, maybe it's his tail curling around the side. And the more I looked at it, the more I was like, that thing kind of looks like a worm. So I gave him a worm tail. Worm tail, let's go. And then I wanted to give it a face. So it's a cute snake worm, which I don't know, kind of reminds me of Giraffe Rig now that I'm looking at it. But no, no. I don't want it to be related to Giraffe Rig. It's like Kelsey Giraffe Rig had a baby. Like maybe it could be related to Kelsey, like a long lost ancestor of Kelsey. Because it has like the face of Kelsey. The first thing that honestly came into my head with this was honestly Spyro from Misty Bog, like that the world Misty Bog from Beastmaker's world. And that's kind of like where my inspiration came from. Like that's why I wanted to do this guy specifically. Because like I love Spyro, it's my favorite game ever. So I didn't want to deviate too far from the style or the whatever the AI I chose, because clearly the AI knows better than me apparently. They knows how to make these designs. AI, I trust you. And he's a little lizard man, and I like him a lot. And his tail also reminds me of the snake, the sand snake from Beetlejuice. I would totally have this guy on my team. Yeah, he's a Poison Dark, and I think Poison Dark's a pretty solid combination. A+ for me. We like to design. Thank you AI for blessing us with this amazing snake Kelsion man. So here we go. Our bog friend turns into, ta-da! I really like how he came out, and I like the little croaking, like, frog thing with his neck. I think that's the funnest little feature. I would love to have more Pokemon that just croak. As in, like, make frog noises, not die. But you know what I mean. So here's the dex entry for this guy. They live in bogs and swamps. Its tail evolved to look like a large worm to fish for larger fish. The noises they make are similar to a frog croaking. Made a little bit of extra info on this little friend. I figured the idea as to why he has, like, the hypnotizing eyes is because he uses a defense mechanism. So if there's like an attacker, he'll use the hypnotizing eyes to make them sleepy or whatever, so it gives them a chance to flee. So I would assume this guy has some kind of like, I would say like spore, but he's not like sporing them. And he's not singing. And maybe he would have his own special abilities, put attackers to sleep. Wait, is that Dream? Found Dream as a Pokemon. I like this one a ton. We like this one. This one's good. This one. This is the one. This one. I like this one. So this is a Dark Ghost, which I think is a nutty typing, frankly. What is it? Is there like one typing like that in the game right now? Spiritomb? Sableye. Yeah, Sableye's Dark Ghost. And yeah, I think it's a really strong typing, so I liked that a lot. And yeah, so the thing that I thought about this Pokemon at first when I first saw this design, I was like, its head reminds me of some kind of like ornament or something like that. So I was thinking like in the sketches, like maybe like a bell or something, but no, didn't go with a bell. I went with a mask instead. And I think the mask is a lot cuter. And I gave him little bunny ears, kind of, even though in the design, it looks, well, would you say those, like, propellers on, like, an airplane or something? Like, aerodynamic horns? I don't know. But I made him bunny ears, so I thought that was much better. And the way I interpreted the shell, like a sheltered shell, to be honest, I don't know if that's what the AI pulled from, but I turned them into, like, wings. It kind of goes with the whole dark, ghostly, spooky thing. So yeah, he has like his hands, and I thought that'd be cool if like he usually walks on these big arm things that come from his head, and that's how he like traverses the lands. He walks around. He doesn't like to stand on his feet, but like he'll use these arms to like grab stuff that's high up and probably just like smack stuff. Probably has some fighting moves with them big old hands. So yeah, this guy has a lot of diversity. He's a Dark Ghost with some fighting moves. I know, I really like this guy a lot. And now for this dude, this is what he looks like from the AI. This purple little friend, little great man. I love him so much. He's so cute, I love him. And then we turn him into this, and I love how he came out. I love the fact that this one, it's like, he's not the whole thing. He's only the mask. It's only the mask that's this Pokemon. And I think that's like the coolest concept that I came up with. This is the best idea I've ever had. Anyways, the dex entry I made for this friend is the Dark Ghost Pokemon, discovered by archaeologists. These Pokemon are typically found within old ruins and pyramids, buried inside many ancient tombs. Masks like this would be found adorned to the bodies of the dead as part of a burial ritual. Little did they know that the masks would absorb the souls of those buried, creating these Pokemon. I don't know, I think that's really cool, just like, he's like a haunted object. And he absorbed the soul of whoever, and this haunted object is the Pokemon. It's the mask, guys. It's the mask. Alright, I love this one. Yo! Wait, this is a cool one. Fire Electric? It looks like a porcupine. Or like an evil porcupine. I'm about it. I like this one. Now, this one, the AI said Fire Electric. And the more I drew him, the more I was like, no. This is a Fire Steel type. You lied to me, AI. I changed it. So yeah, I went with the Fire, Steel Fire instead. I like that. I like that direction a lot more. And I thought the porcupine thing was kind of cool. There's not a lot of porcupine with Sandshrew, I guess. Those are porcupines? No, those aren't porcupines. Those are those other things. Pangolin. I don't think I'm saying that right. Pangolin is based on those crazy things. Either way, I like those. But I want to see an actual porcupine. So that's why I chose this dude. In the end, it doesn't really look like a porcupine. It looks like it came from the Aron line. But either way, I like that still. Reminds me of factories, you know, like factory smoke. Just like creation, like creating some kind of like metallurgy or something. That's the kind of vibe I get from this dude. Just like, he probably works like blacksmiths and stuff. Like people who make like metal statues or something like that. Yeah, I feel like that's what this dude does. Or glasswork. Or people who make pizzas in like fire brick ovens, you know, like fiery pizzas. I don't know. But he uses his tail, and his tail has a flamethrower on it, so that's pretty cool. So he probably has a lot. He'd be a special attacker for sure. Either way, this guy is pretty cool, and I probably would have him on my team if he had an evolution. Which I'd have to think of an evolution for him. Because I feel like this dude right here, he's the middle stage. And for this Pokemon, this porcupine friend that we have, this is the one that the AI created. He's so spiky, so angry, so evil looking, and this is the one that I made. Now mine, I like that. I like the cooking berry version a lot. I think the idea of just seeing them just chilling, just doing their thing. I think that's pretty cool. I should do more drawings like that of fake one that I draw. Just them in their natural habitat doing their thing. And the dex entry I made for this one is Fire Steel, which I changed. I could do what I want, AI. You can't control me. A distant relative to the Aron line. Instead of going down the raw path, these Pokemon diverge into fire. With close partners to blacksmiths and glassworkers. Will only eat cooked hot food and cannot digest raw food. Their backs are always emitting some sort of smoke and have accidentally tricked people into thinking there was a fire nearby, just by the amount of smoke they give off. Yeah, so these guys, they're always emitting smoke and confusing people, and I really think that's pretty neat. I like these guys a lot, and I hope you guys like them too. If you have names for any of the Pokemon that I created in this video, then let me know down in the comments, because I am not creative, and I can't think of names for Pokemon. If you liked my video, like and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye! Goodbye!